Hello everybody and welcome to Rigs of Rod's semi-realistic point series. My name is Preston Vieira and coming up we close out the debut of our tryouts tour international leg in Costa Rica with some Dubby freestyle action. As always, tryouts tour competitors that broke the top 8 last weekend are back to take on an all-new lineup in hopes of earning enough points to break into the World Finals at the end of the season. Don't forget, Rorsrps is a sign-up series and you don't even need Rigs of Rods to get in on the action. Always check the comments under the week's freestyle video to see what trucks are available for signups after the show. Leave your name and Instagram if you have one to lock in your truck for the season. It is one truck per person though, so choose wisely. One last thing before we get started, Rorsrps trading cards commemorate every truck and driver featured this season in randomized packs of 7. You can check them out and get your hands on them at rorsrps.com. And when you get 4 packs or more, you get 25% off your order automatically, whether you're searching for your favorites, looking for limited editions, finding your own, or collecting them all. We got them only at rorsrps.com. Let's get a look at tonight's freestyle lineup. Coming out first, it's Kraken, Nick Pagliarulo, then it's Jimmy Walker in Xtermigator, Neil Ellliott in Hot Wheels Firestorm, and Chris Siki in Lumberjack. Then, of course, it's Weston Anderson in Gravedigger 7, followed by Shawn Duhan in Colt Energy Activator, Chris Bergeron in Brutus, and then Gary Porter in Carolina Crusher will close out the first half. Kicking off the second is Chris Kohler in Axe, Tristan England in JCB Dig-A-Tron, Fortnite Behemoth with Peely behind the wheel, and Ryan Anderson in Bakugan Dragonoid, our racing champ tonight. George 20D10 in Chillin Villain's gonna come out next, followed by DJ Derpy in Advanced Auto Parts Grinder, Jerr in the Liberator, and Camden Murphy in Classroom Crusher will close out the freestyle competition. Coming out first, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken, hitting the track now, that awesome blue Kraken. This thing looks great, and I am hoping that we can get both of the Pagliarulo boys into the Golden Days tour. We had Excalibur just last weekend. He missed out on the tryouts tour, but maybe we can get Nick into the top 8 and over into Houston next weekend. Looks like he's ready to go for his first hit of the night. He might be going for a stoppie here. It looks like it. 2 minutes on the clock, and he's going. Great balance up on those front 2 tires for Nick Pagliarulo. Look at him carrying it all the way to the backside of that jammer, even throwing it in for a moonwalk here into a tight spot now, but he gets a great save. Beautifully done from Nick Pagliarulo as he takes on the step up right away. Oh my goodness. And some big air on the backside of the jammer, man. This is definitely one of the most unique layouts we have ever had here on Rorsrps. From the massive ring to placement of these jumps and just the sheer elevation you can get on some of these, man. Look at the beautiful slap wheelie there from Nick Pagliarulo. Oh my goodness. I thought he was going to go for a backflip already, but no. Takes on that little log jump, a great sky wheelie up and over it. As we get down to the halfway point of this run, a lot of these runs, I have a feeling, are going to not necessarily fall victim, but you're going to get a lot of runs that are, a lot of time is spent getting across this absolutely massive track. And yes, there are jumps on the way to others, but nonetheless, it takes a long time to get across this track. Even in racing, we had some of the longest racing passes we've had in Chicago-esque style racing. So we'll see what happens here tonight. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds left on the clock for Nick Pagliarulo as he goes for another beautiful slap wheelie there. Look at the parking, and is able to get it back on all 4 BKTs, keeping it running here in Costa Rica, burning it down right now. A great way to open this freestyle competition. Some great energy from Nick Pagliarulo as he goes over. Similar to what we saw from Mike, but no injury, or no potential injury, I guess, so they don't shut him off there. Beautifully done. What a way to end the run, and that's going to be a 7.5 for Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken here tonight. Nicely done, and he's going to keep it going for the fans. A 7.5 is not necessarily a winning score, but you never know. Down goes Nick, looking for a save. Go, 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 go. Oh, just misses out on that front tire. Unable to pull it back over, but nonetheless, what was I saying? 7.5, not really a winning score unless we get some really low scoring runs tonight. And you never know, the massive jumps on this track, it could definitely end up being a truck eater. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Detroit, surprised me, was a little bit of a truck eater. Big lead from Jimmy Walker and Xtermigator to get the run started. Big sky wheelie there off of the skills pad right by the entrance to the stadium. Getting it done easy to start off the run. A little bit of a slap wheelie there on that one off the backside of the jammer. Taking on the other skills pad. Look at that. A little bit of a slap wheelie there up on top of it as well on the tabletop. Getting down to these first 30 seconds. If you don't know the freestyle competition, you need to fill those first 30 seconds. If you don't, not only is it a 0 score, but it's 0 season points for the freestyle competition. So you'll come away from this episode with 0 additional points to your racing performance. We'll see how Jimmy Walker does. He is past those first 30, so he will be getting a score and some points to go with it. What a leap over the launch ramp of the step up, man. That was huge. And we're down to the halfway point as he gets some more massive air. Oh. Cutting it a little close there, getting hiked up on the sidewalls, really close to the wall. But it's donut time for Jimmy Walker in the Xtermigator. Little rough. Hyping him up, but it was a little rough there. Uh-oh. Looks like we got our first backflip of the night. Jimmy Walker going for it. Perfect landing, a beautiful setup onto the nose for a moonwalk. 30 seconds left on the clock here, 25 actually. As we head back over the tabletop, another big sky wheelie there for Jimmy Walker, our first backflip of the night that just might lock down a new leader. We're gonna have to wait and see, but it looks like he will be filling the clock. So he is in a straight up battle right now with Kraken. Nick Pagliarulo, look at the leap there over the double. Oh, sidewalls looking for a save. That all goes towards a score, going down and gets a save. Oh my goodness. An 8. We have an 8 for Jimmy Walker in the Xtermigator, our second truck of the night, grabbing the lead early. We'll see if that will hold here in Costa Rica tonight, especially with Neil Ellliott and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm getting us started with a massive leap over the backside of that step up. Huge air there from Neil Ellliott. It's been a long time since we've seen Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and since we've seen it on a Willman chassis, this Max D chassis that Neil runs. Look at the beautiful momentum stoppy there. And a moonwalk to close it out over that jammer that gave him the stoppy. That was beautiful, man. There's another massive leap. Oh my goodness, to close out those first 30 seconds. He is burning it down right now, and he's only just begun. I thought he was going to go back. I was about to say coming back around to the step up, but no, look at the leap here. Oh my goodness. It is an air assault from Neil Ellliott right now, and it's backflip time. Again, another perfect setup for that moonwalk, and that gets us past the halfway point. What is next for Neil Ellliott? Going for the step up. Oh, nosing over hard, a big hit on the nose there. He is extremely lucky that he is driving a V4 and not a Werewolf node beam truck. That front drive shaft would have been gone. Potentially the entire front suspension ripped out of that thing. Oh, over, save it. Yeah! Beautifully done right about at that 30-second mark. Less than 30 seconds on the clock here. Neil Ellliott gonna launch it once again. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Bad bounce. Over he goes. He's looking for a save. But into the wall he goes with 12 seconds still on the clock. That is done. 7.6 for Neil Ellliott, even with an unfinished clock and our leader being an 8. A 7.6, second place. Not bad in the slightest. Ellliott burned it down here tonight. Chris Sawicki, the Lumberjack, coming out next. Look at the sky wheelie over the jammer to get us started. Looks like he might have been going for that slap wheelie, but couldn't quite get the nose up on the rebound. It kind of just soaked up a lot of that landing and couldn't get those back tires down in time to drag the front end up. But nonetheless, look at the leap here over the tabletop. Oh my goodness. The air here in Costa Rica tonight is incredible. I cannot believe it. The first 30 seconds are complete for Chris Sawicki. We'll see what else he can do out here on the track. I would love to see him switch it up. The air is great. We're getting a lot of air out here tonight, bigger and bigger, but there comes a point where big air may not be enough. I mean, we gotta differentiate ourselves a little bit from each other if you want to take the win. Nice leap here. Big landing on all four of those tires, but he is coming around for the backflip. We'll see if he can land it. Big GMC going for it, nails it. And again, another perfect setup for that moonwalk. When you're up on the nose that long on the landing, you have no choice, basically, and you got to throw it into reverse, man. Walk out that moonwalk. What is next? Look at this. A little bit of a skills combo there from Chris Sawicki as he's trying to get it turned around without going too far into the pitch here. 30 seconds left on the clock. There it is. There it is. Look at this combo. A little bit of a park in there over the racing lane and a slap wheelie on the landing. This is a solid run. Is it enough to top an 8 from the Extermigator going over and gets it back down on all fours, keeping this thing going with 3 seconds. 0. That is not going to count towards a score. What are we looking at? A 7.75 as he tosses it and gets another lucky save there. Chris Sawicki, 7.75, a solid run here in Costa Rica tonight, and that is going to be enough for second place, ending up right above Neil in Firestorm. Hitting the track next, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And not only Gravedigger, Gravedigger 7, the only truck in World Finals history to take a freestyle perfect score. See if he can lock it down once again. This time with Weston behind the wheel, son of the man himself. Again, I said it in racing, I'll say it again. We saw what Weston can do with that red primer truck, so we had to throw him in another throwback body or throwback truck as a whole. Look at the leap there. This short wheelbase thing going big here in freestyle tonight, getting us started with the launch ramp on that step up. Coming around for the jammer that gave him some problems in racing. There's a little bit of a sloppy. Oh, look at that. The pogo off the rear tires was beautiful. Trying to get it settled down there before ending up in the dumpster, or worse, the wall. But that does get us past those first 30 seconds. Look at the cross thread here. Standing it straight up and down. Oh, save it. Yeah, look at that, man. But hey, it makes sense with Weston behind the wheel, right? Weston throwing in all these two-wheel skills moves, really killing it right now. And having an exciting run. Wow, that was hard to say for some reason. Getting down to the halfway point, though, with a big sky wheelie going over and gets the save back down on all fours. Weston Anderson with 50 seconds on the clock. He's going to throw in a backflip. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, you're kidding me. No. Clips the chassis on the landing, and down he goes. It's going to be a 5.75, the lowest of the night, unfortunately. Oh, just a short clock. That'll do it to you, man. Weston, again, 5.75. Very upsetting. Shawn Duhan, Colt Energy Activator, coming out next. We'll see what he can do in this thing. This truck had a short run. I didn't realize how short of a run it had in real life, but yes, only a few months, I believe. Solid hit there from Shawn. We'll see if he can keep that up and maybe even up the energy throughout the rest of this run. Beautiful slap wheelie. Wow. Getting a little sketchy with the dumpster, but nonetheless on all fours, keeping it running. Look at the leap here over the tabletop. Oh my goodness, definitely. I think he brought that one up a little shorter because he didn't want to end up in the same position as Neil Elliott. But yeah, he's killing it right now. First 30 seconds are complete. A little bit of a slap wheelie. Oh, nice. Go, go, go. Pop it. Yeah. Oh, looking for a third one. Couldn't quite get it on over the roller, but nonetheless, again, still on all fours. Having a solid run on all four tires, well within range of the halfway point here. Will he take the lead is the question. Look at the lead, man. Wow. Gonna clip the turning obstacle here for a bicycle. Oh, over and gets the save. Shawn Duhan with a beautiful bicycle to save. Gets it back on all fours. Look at this slap wheelie. Oh my goodness. 30 seconds left. What is next? Look at the air, man. Gonna backside the racing. Oh no! Go, 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 go! Oh, you're kidding me. Another one where the front tires just don't connect to the ground to pull him back over. That's a 7.65 with that short clock. He had a great run going, a great couple of saves in there, but not in that last one, man. 7.65 once again. Colt Energy Activator, Shawn Duhan. Done. Here comes Chris Bergeron and Brutus getting us started with the double to kick us off. Gets tripped up on the double as well. That was close, man. Right to the tabletop, catching some more big air out here in Costa Rica. I don't know if Chris has been here before, man. Nonetheless, he's throwing down so far. He tried to get a racing win, couldn't quite make it past round one. But nonetheless, making it to freestyle, throwing in some insane Brutus donuts here. And with 30 seconds down, they'll be getting a score for him. Oh, man, that was a massive sky wheelie there over the jammer. Going around to that starting jump. Again, I believe he did that in racing too, coming short of the transfer there on the landing. Nonetheless, some more massive air out here in Costa Rica for Chris Bergeron. A minute down, a minute left to go as we hit the halfway point. Going for the step up. Beautifully done, and gets the slap wheelie too. Little effort needed there. The truck popped itself right up, and he just rode it out. That was beautiful. Looks like he's going to take on the backside of the racing lane, coming up a little slower this time than Shawn Duhan. Beautifully. That is a great decision there from Chris Bergeron. 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like he's going to give us a backflip. Going for it. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. We have a repeat. Oh, man. A 7.45. Another short run to add to the leaderboard. But that is definitely one of the more unfortunate ways to go out, man. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, a repeat of what we saw in Sandboy Stadium from Chris Bergeron. Unfortunately, Gary Porter, Carolina Crusher coming out next. Looks like he's going to get us started with a stoppie attempt. Who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks, man? He's going for it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and the combo up onto the back, too. Beautiful. Nicely done. Able to set it down on all fours safely and keep this run going well before those first 30 seconds. So it is a good thing he's able to get it back down. Going for that combo from roller to backside of the racing lane. Gets that off with ease. We saw Shawn struggle with that, so it's a good thing that this one, everybody seems to have learned from his mistake. They're coming up a little shy of that racing jump and getting an actual leap over it rather than stuff in the front end. Oh, wow. That was a beautiful transfer from Gary Porter from the step up onto the landing ramp there. He is to the halfway point here, so we're still rolling. Gary Porter. Gonna go for the cross thread here. Oh my goodness. It is just an air assault. I mean, there really is no other word for it, man. Some of these jumps, you come up and you don't even need to approach them with much speed. It is just going to launch you. And yes, I believe I just saw that slap wheelie and riding out the wheelie on the landing onto the roller. That was sick, man. 30 seconds left on the clock as we go into some donuts for Gary Porter. Oh, and a backflip attempt. Nail it. Yeah, and a moonwalk. Oh my goodness. One of the most adapted original monster truck legends in recent times. Oh my goodness. And some massive air to close out the run. Beautiful landing. Oh, this is still for a score, I believe. Oh, yep, into the wall, so they do shut him off. That makes sense. Gary Porter down. What are we looking at for a score? Carolina Crusher, a new leader. 8.25 for Gary Porter in Carolina Crusher. Wow. And deservedly so. That was a great run, man. Solid run. If you're enjoying tonight's freestyle competition, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know with a comment down below. Check us out on Instagram at Rorsrps. And check us out on rorsrps.com for our Season 3 trading cards. We have new episodes every Saturday, guys. So again, subscribe. Do not miss out on the rest of the season. You do not want to miss World Finals 3 here on the channel. Carolina Crusher with that 0.25 lead on Extermigator. Lumberjack closing out the podium here so far tonight. Gravedigger Weston in the bottom spot with that 5.75. Brutus right above him, 7.45. So a couple of rough runs there, a couple of rough finishes for a few of these drivers, unfortunately. Chris Kohler coming out next in Axe. You don't see Chris Kohler behind the wheel of Axe very much, so it's nice to see him switch it up here tonight for Rorsrps. Axe lined up, or lining up, I should say, for his first jump of the night to kick off this freestyle competition. Chris Kohler, Axe, 2 minutes on the clock. A massive leap. Oh my goodness, what a rebound. Ouch. Oh man. But back down on all four BKTs, keeping it running. Nice transfer there. He had solid transfers in the racing competition, so he's using that experience from earlier tonight and bringing it into the freestyle competition to get a nice, clean landing, nice, clean run through that turning section. First 30 seconds are complete as well, so he will be getting a score for this run when it is complete, whenever that may be. Look at the leap over the step up. Oh my goodness. A nice jump there for Chris Kohler. He is no stranger to big air, and he is bringing it all out here tonight. Not that he has much choice, man. This track is giving these drivers massive hits out here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. We've hit the halfway point of this run too. Nice a little bit of a cross thread there on that landing. Subtle, but nonetheless, a little bit of a cross thread as he comes around for the backflip ramp. He's going for it. Oh yeah. Does knock the flag off though. He's still in it though. He's on all four BKTs. Flag dangling, but he's still going all out on the track. A massive sky wheelie. And I mean massive air. Looking at the sky, that has to be terrifying. I can't lie to you. Oh man. Coming around to that starting jump. Again, a beautiful transfer there, using that racing experience tonight to help him out here in freestyle. Another slap wheelie and a pocket over the racing lane, looking for the combo onto the nose. Oh, just misses that shift. But he did have a great setup, man. That was almost nice. And one last hit for Axe. Chris Kohler An 8.57. Chris Kohler in Axe is your new freestyle leader just after we set a precedent with Gary Porter in Carolina Crusher. Chris Kohler throwing in some skills moves for the fans here tonight in Costa Rica. Oh, wow. That was a sketchy reverse move there. Really, or not nosing over, I guess. Launching the nose up in the air, sending the backside straight to the ground. Kind of sketchy. Kind of sketchy. Chris Kohler, one last look at our new freestyle leader, Axe. Representing Team Scream. Who's next, man? JCB Dig-A-Tron. Tristan England. Looking to get us started with something nice. Oh, look at this. Okay. Solid stoppy here. Oh, stuffs the front end, goes over. And keeps it going on the rear too. Oh my goodness. The first one to really cut that corner tonight, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. As long as he's not really on the pitch, I guess. But we're still running, man. JCB Dig-A-Tron, one of the most unique starts we've seen tonight, and that is only going to help him when it comes to his final score as long as he fills the clock. He's past those first 30 seconds, so he will get a score. Hopefully he can get a decent one. Nice save. He does tag the wall there, so they do shut him off. 1 minute and 20 seconds still on the clock. Will he be able to get refired? The clock's not disappearing, so it looks like it. Yep, there he is. Tristan England getting right back into it. The clock will resume when he hits his next move. And he's going to launch it. Look at the air. Oh, my goodness. It is not getting old, I'll tell you that much. The air is massive, and every time it is shocking. But as far as judges needing to score it, it's a repetitive issue. You know what I mean? We're going to need some uniqueness to really make sure you end up on top of the leaderboard, especially if you're going to take the win out here tonight. There's a big leap there. Little slap wheelie as well. Look at him doing all the combos here. Looking for the nose, but can't quite get it. Sets it back down and just keeps it running. Oh, man. There's a nose over hard. An awkward rebound. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Keeps it off the wall with 30 seconds to go. Tristan England, JCB Dig-A-Tron, big air to follow it up. I need a backflip from Tristan England personally. Not for a score, but personally. And it looks like we might get it. Oh. A tombstone. Not really what I was looking for, but I'll take it. A little sloppy. I guess Rorsrps has got to work on that, but oh, and one more save to close out the run. What are we looking at for a score? An 8.83. Another new leader here in Costa Rica. JCB Dig-A-Tron. There's a backflip. I wish it would have been within his score. Oh, and another save. I don't know. Another save for Tristan England. JCB Dig-A-Tron here in Costa Rica. Again, a new leader with an 8.83. Seems like it's going to be hard to top that tonight. Peely coming out next in the Fortnite Behemoth. The actual casting for the Fortnite Behemoth. And, of course, based on the World Finals 23 Encore truck that Charlie Puckin drove. Peely's here tonight. The banana coming at you. 2 minutes on the clock with a stoppy up onto the nose. And he's going to walk it all the way over the step up. Beautifully done. All the way down. Back on all four BKTs and keep it running with a nice leap. Nice air. Peely was on fire in racing. That just reminded me. Peely was on fire in racing tonight, man. Absolutely lightning fast. Had a bobble in the semifinal round, though, taking a loss to DJ Derpy in Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Nonetheless, Peely is here in freestyle, ready to throw down past those first 30 seconds. so he will be getting a score. I'm excited to see what kind of score. Because you got to think, he has to follow up what he just saw from Tristan England going over. Save it. Yeah. Nice. A minute left. Go, go, go. Turn it up. Here in Costa Rica, man, burn it down for all the fans that rarely get a Monster Jam show in their hometown. Let's do it just for the fans here tonight. I mean, for a score, obviously, 4 season points, but make them happy, man. Beautiful backflip, great moonwalk here, and a combo with that turning obstacle up onto the rear end. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. 30 seconds left. He's going for this. Oh my goodness. What air here tonight, man. This is beautiful. I love this track, man. This is awesome. This is great. Coming around, backsiding that racing lane with some more massive air. Look at this. Oh, up onto the rear end too. Wow. And that, oh, he's going to toss it. Down he goes. An 8.7, so not enough for the lead, but enough for second place. Peely grabbing the number 2 spot right now. Can it hold is the question. We have 5 trucks left to hit the track. Is anyone going to be able to top JCB Dig-A-Tron and Peely? Ryan Anderson, Bakugan, Dragonoid. Someone who is definitely going to try. Coming right for the tabletop and giving us some air to kick off the run. 2 minutes on the clock for the Digger boy himself. Coming out with Bakugan Dragonoid this time around. I know that sounds crazy, but Ryan did pilot this thing in real life once. And Josh Tonkin's behind the wheel of Son of a Digger this season, so we can't get to him. There's only one Son of a Digger, unfortunately. A minute and a half still on the clock here for Ryan Anderson. Looks like he's going to fill those first 30 with a beautiful slap wheelie combo here over the racing lane. He is going to keep it running. Bakugan Dragonoid has not been here since season 1, where the truck would fail to make it into the World Finals. This season, Ryan Anderson wants to change that, and he wants to take it into the World Finals, bring it home with a championship, just like Son of a Digger did last season with Josh Tonkin behind the wheel. A minute down, a minute left to go here for Ryan Anderson. Costa Rica on their feet for the moves they are seeing out here tonight. This has been one of the most exciting shows, if not for the air, for some of the saves that these drivers are pulling out. Look, it's backflip time for Ryan Anderson and a beautiful landing. 30 seconds left. Burn it down. Nice air from the roller, completely clearing the finishing jump in the racing lane. Is going to have to back up here. Doesn't tap the wall, but gets very, very close. Very close there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is this enough to take the lead or second place even? Beautiful wheelie over the tabletop there. And that is going to do it for the scored portion here. That's an 8.45 for Ryan Anderson in Bakugan Dragonoid. So no, it is not enough. That is 4th on the leaderboard right now. JCB Dig-A-Tron still holding the lead with that 8.83. Behemoth in 2nd, Axe in 3rd, and Dragonoid in 4th. Carolina Crusher in that 5th place spot right now. Look at the stoppie from Ryan, sets it down, and he's still going for the fans. Oh, looks like that's where he's gonna park it. Ryan Anderson, Bakugan Dragonoid, burning it down for the Costa Rica fans here tonight. Beautifully done. Coming out next, George 20D10 in Chillin Villain. looking to see the Golden Days tour once more this season. He was there on our first Golden Days show of the season in St. Louis. Was unable to break the top 8 there and make it back to the tryouts tour. He was technically fan voted back in to the competition. So we'll see if he can make it happen once again, this time getting back to the tryouts tour. But nonetheless, tonight he is earning more points for this Chillin villain truck. Could be locking in his World Finals qualification right here, right now, if he can take a win and, of course, make it to the Golden Days tour once again with a great racing performance and even a decent freestyle performance. He might be able to make the World Finals. I tell you, I can already see it. But we need to see if he's going to fill the clock here tonight. Get a decent enough score to break the top 7. Big leap from the launch ramp. Oh, looking for the stoppie. I like where his head was at, but it didn't quite work out for him. He is going to go for a backflip here before we hit the halfway point. And he's going to nail it. Great save there and keeps it off the pitch as well. Halfway through this run. Burn it down. He's going for it. Oh my goodness. A perfect launch for this Chillin villain truck, and maybe that, oh my goodness. Oh man. Great save there from George 20D10. I was about to talk about how this truck noses over. Wow. This is insane so far. This truck is known for nosing over hard. I was going to say maybe that's all this truck needed was steeper jumps that are really going to launch it in order to keep it balanced. But no, he's been nosing over ever since that massive leap. Coming around to the jammer. Oh, some more air. Going right into a combo here with the tabletop. Oh, a little bit of an awkward side slap there, and it's donut time for George 20D10 to close out the run as an 8.35. And that is going to do it as he ends up in the box. Again, another one. Weston did that in racing. That's funny. George 20D10, an 8.35. So just below Dragonoid and just above Carolina Crusher. DJ Derpy hitting the track next. Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Looking for a Dubby Freestyle Championship. Fell just short of a racing championship tonight. We'll see if DJ Derpy can lock one down for the Grinder team, the Advanced Auto Parts team. Getting us started with a bicycle. No one started off with one of these yet. So that's refreshing. It's nice. Doesn't quite get a stoppie or a necessarily great save. Wow. He was nosing over hard. Coming around to his next hit. Going for the tabletop. Not sure what he was going for there. Maybe trying to launch it up into a stoppie. But yeah, he's doing it. I was about to say, but it's time to get that energy up and make up for some lackluster / unsuccessful move from early on in the run here tonight. It's past the, oh yes, there's something. That was a surprise too. Wow. Keeping it running here, looking for the tabletop. A little bit of a cross thread too. Big air from DJ Derpy tonight. Sliding around at the halfway point, looking for the jammer. Big sky wheelie up and over it. Stands it straight up on the top of it for a second. Look at the tail whip from DJ Derpy. Oh, wow, there it is. Yeah. Nice. Stoppie up onto the nose. Really walking that thing out. A little bit of side-to-side action. And a moonwalk. Oh. Hey, this grinder truck is known for that. He did that in season 1. A stoppie to a... oh, no! Oh. There is another unfortunate one. 19 seconds still on the clock there as he gets shut off from a rough landing on an unsuccessful backflip. That's a 7.7. So a solid score for a short run, but definitely not enough for the lead and an unfortunate slash painful landing there. 2 minutes on the clock. Jerr in the Liberator. Legendary Jerr is here in Costa Rica, ready to burn it down once again. One of our longest competing Tryouts Tour competitors, alongside our next truck, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. And then there's also, you can't mention them without mentioning Alfredo Moya and Matthew Hood, but they are no longer competing. Jerr looking to throw down a solid run, potentially grab the first freestyle win for the Liberator. Big air there, up and over the step up at the 30-second mark. So the score will be coming in for this run. Hopefully he can lock down a full clock here tonight in Costa Rica. Look at this, a pocket. Oh, yes. Nice. Oh, trying to keep it going. Just misses out on the angle there. But a great reverse move. Trying to go for the slap stoppy there. Couldn't quite get it. But we're past the halfway point now. Legendary Jerr burning it down so far. Having some solid energy, some innovation when it comes to his freestyle moves. Let's see if he can keep that up. Oh, nosing over hard. Wow. Again, another slap wheelie there over the racing lane. Keeping it going. Uh-oh. Spins it around, looking for the little step up here. With some massive air once again. And 30 seconds left. It's backflip time. Going for it. Oh. Oh. Gets, oh, yeah. Gets the consecutive, kind of technically rolls it off the roof there. And they do shut him off for that, just because it's a little sketchy. But it seems like they're going to let him refire. He is on all 4 tires. He's telling them to let him go, and they do. 22 seconds still on the clock. One of the first consecutive backflips of the season, potentially the first. I really don't remember if there was another one at this point. Oh my goodness. That was huge air once again. Legendary Jerr living up to his name here tonight. And one final sky wheelie there. That's going to give him a 9 and the freestyle lead. Legendary Jerr, with 1 truck left to go, grabs the freestyle lead. The Liberator is your new freestyle leader here in Costa Rica. Wow. Well, here he comes. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, one of the longest standing Tryouts Tour competitors this season. Still here, still looking to burn it down. 2 minutes on the clock. Nice leap over the backside of that racing roller to get us started, completely clearing the typical racing ramp. Nice slap wheelie there from Classroom Crusher. 1 freestyle win. Oh my goodness. Oh, ouch. Oh. It's a good thing he interrupted me, because it's actually 2 freestyle wins behind Camden Murphy and this Classroom Crusher truck this season. And as he's past those first 30 seconds, he wants to grab 3 by knocking out Jerr. Oh! Saved. Oh, yeah! He saved it! Unlike what we've seen from other competitors in the same position, Camden was able to bring the truck back down onto all 4 BKTs and keep it running. We are at the halfway point just about. It is time to turn it up. Look at the air. Oh my goodness. And that gets us to the halfway point. Wow. Little slap wheelie here and into a combo up onto the nose. Bringing it back onto the rear end. And keeping it going, trying to. Couldn't, I think he overshifted. Didn't quite have the torque to get the front end back up in the air. But nonetheless, he's still running. Once again, going for the backside of that racing lane. Killing it right now with this freestyle run. Reverse move from Camden Murphy. Look at this. Stuffs the front end. Oh, a backflip. Oh, save it. Yeah, go, 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 go. Oh, no. Oh, and he lays it down. That would have been the most incredible move of the season. It's still up there. And even with a short clock, that shows an 8.3 for Camden Murphy in Classroom Crusher. Wow. What a way to cap off the night, man. If he would have landed that, I'm telling you, I don't know. That might have been our first perfect score of the season. Liberator legendary Jerr with the Dubby Freestyle Championship here tonight. Then he's followed by JCB Dig-A-Tron with that 8.83. Fortnite Behemoth with 8.7. And Chris Kohler and Axe with an 8.57. Some great scores on the board, but not enough to top the Liberator. Bakugan Dragonoid 8.45. Chillin Villain 8.35. Classroom Crusher with the 8.3. And Carolina Crusher with 8.25. The Crushers going back to back there. Extermigator with an 8. Lumberjack 7.75. Advanced Auto Parts Grinder with 7.7. And Colt Energy Activator with a 7.65. Then, of course, we got Team Hot Wheels Firestorm with 7.6, Kraken with a 7.5, Brutus with a 7.45, and Weston Anderson Gravedigger with a 5.75. Woo, let's get a look at our season points for tonight. Only our overall champion for tonight is Bakugan Dragonoid with 14 points. Then it's the Fortnite Behemoth with 12, JCB Dig-A-Tron with 12 as well, and the Liberator with 11. Then it's Chillin Villain with 9, Axe also with 9, Classroom Crusher with 6, and Advanced Auto Parts Grinder in 8th with 6. And it's Carolina Crusher with 4, Xtermigator with 3, Lumberjack ends his night with 2, and Gravedigger Weston Anderson ends his night with 1. Colt Energy Activator closes out the night with 1 as well. Same for Brutus, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and Kraken here in Costa Rica. But man, it was an incredible night of freestyle competition. If you enjoyed the night's show, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We got new shows just like this one every Saturday. You don't want to miss the rest of the season. And leave a comment for me. Let me know that you liked tonight's show. Also, check us out on Instagram at Rorsrps for some extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, and more. Check us out on Rorsrps.com for our Season 3 trading cards. You do not want to miss out on those, man. Once they're gone, they are gone. We have limited editions as well as base cards. And yeah, if you sign up and are named as a driver, you have at least one card in your name. Head over there, randomize packs of 7, get 4 for the price of 3. Check out our channel partner, Dubby Energy, for some clean, jitterless energy. No sugar, no artificial dyes, no carbs, and just pure deliciousness. Check it out right now, guys. Head over there Sunday. They will be announcing the winner to the giveaway. Check out their Instagram at dubby.gg. Enter their giveaway. All you need to do is follow them, like and comment and share on their Japanese Yuzu post. It is the second post on their feed at the moment. They are announcing a winner tomorrow, Sunday. If you're watching this live, you can enter. If you're watching it as a normal video, you probably missed it. But thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's episode. It has been a lot of fun. Once more, thank you. Costa Rica has been amazing. The air here is wonderful. I will see you guys next week as we head to Houston, Texas on the Golden Days Tour.